Today is Tuesday, April 28, 2020, and I've been trying to do my anthropology essay. This is stage 2. This is about a book called Evicted and Poverty, and I haven't gotten started with my essay. And I also been trying to keep up with my psychology work, even though I wasn't able to pass the test. I ended up getting a 56. And there was some sort of technical difficulties with my exam. My exam was supposed to start 11:45 a.m. Instead, it started 12 o'clock. And it began with the number 25 instead of number 1. And it threw me off. Every time I keep going on to the next question, it would put me to 25, question 25. So it ended up taking out all my time, and I started rushing through the questions. And I ended up getting a 56. Some of the questions were skipped, and the questions that were skipped were marked as incorrect. So it seems that the motivating quantum AI computers is using my mother to disturb me from concentrating on my anthropology essay that is due April 30th, 2020, because she says that the people downstairs, the neighbor, and the people next to her is trying to irritate her. So she would stomp on the floor, she would put on the Echo. This is Amazon Echo music. And it's really distracting. Not only that, during the morning time, I really can get up because I'm so exhausted, it's draining me. All I hear is static sounds in my ears when I'm sleeping. And I would have like over like 6 dreams per day. And these dreams would keep me hostages from waking up early in the mornings, so I won't be able to complete my work. This is ridiculous. Even though I haven't write online for a long time. And the supercomputer still bothering me. Not only that, another thing that's bothering me is the college said I owe $5,000 and my financial aid already paid for that. There's too much things going on. The more I want to concentrate on my work, the more effort that the AI put into distracting me. How am I supposed to go to college when all these things are happening? That's why when I was outside, the last time I recorded outside, when I was outside, I said that I was trying to find a place to sit down and concentrate on my work. I tried a library in Flushing. There was no seats available. And I can't go to Jamaica Queen's library. This is ridiculous. This is stage 2. And my book is about evicted. And yeah, I can't even go outside to go to the library because what's happening is there's a global pandemic happening. And the libraries are closed. Oh man. I just feel so tired, man. It's been just happening over and over. Everywhere. try it, it just keeps doing it over and over. When I was in Florida, I was having a difficult time doing these things in that environment. Only here, they can pull that off here because it's more people. Because I had a supercomputer, I ended up failing my math. I didn't have no time to go on the internet and do my online homework because I was living in a shelter. And even if I go to a library, I wouldn't have enough time because I come out of college during the evening time. But during evening time, where I do not have a time to come back and sit down and do my work. But when I have only one class, I would try to go to the library to do some of my math work and do some of my other classes like English, but I still wouldn't have enough time. It's ridiculous. This place is just... In order for you to make a good living here, you have to have a place of your own space so you can concentrate. And I don't have my own space, so it's taking advantage of that. Knowing that the people are socially illiterate, or you can say socially incompetent. They have no clue of understanding what they're doing. And I had to get this done by today. Because tomorrow I have to do my psychology work. I was thinking about withdrawing from my psychology course. But I need my credit. I can't afford to repeat the course again because of some sort of technical error. Even though there was a technical difficulty happening, people can the teachers, the professor could have made me retake the test. But this only happens to this professor. This professor is supposed to be a psychology professor, and she doesn't even behave like a psychology professor. I had an English professor who allowed me to retake my exam before in class. This professor is not. You can't negotiate with this professor. He expects you that once you did it, you failed. You got it wrong because you don't know nothing. It's ridiculous. This place is very absurd. I don't know if I'll even last long in college. I don't know if I'll have any career or anything. I don't think they want me to have no career. It's trying so hard to derail me over and over and over. I never had a career before, and people who had some sort of career, the AI would tamper with them. For me, it just tells me in my dreams words. When I say I was doing something to help myself, it just tells me that I'm going to community college. It tells me that I was gonna create these situations so it can make me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Like math, for instance. Tell me I was gonna fail math before I went to a math class. This is ridiculous. No space. It's always done this. It always likes doing this. I'm pretty sure if I was in the Palm Motel in Florida, it would just mess with the internet. And I would have DNS error. Okay. So that's it for this video.